W-2 versus independent surgeon, who really wins? Before we start, let me be very clear. When I say 1099 surgeon, I mean a true independent surgeon, a private surgeon who owns their practice, billing, and their referral. I'm not talking about hospital dependent contractors. And this is a conversation about ownership versus employment. Why salary is the wrong comparison? Most surgeons think the W-2 versus 1099 debate is about money. It is not. It's about control, leverage, and who owns your career 5, 10, 15 years from now. The false assumption is security is not power. The biggest myth in medicine is that guaranteed salary equals winning. Salary is not ownership. Security is not leverage. A paycheck feels safe until you want to change something. So what a W-2 surgeon really is? Paid labor, not owned value. A W-2 surgeon gets predictable income, benefits, and simplicity. But the hospital owns the contracts, the referrals, the billing, and the data. The surgeon is paid for labor, not for value creation. Even when reimbursement goes up, the upside stays with the system. Hospital leverage explained. Same surgery, different winner. Hospitals negotiate higher reimbursement using monopoly power, facility fee, and closed referral loops. But that leverage belongs to the hospital, not the surgeon. Higher payment does not equal higher autonomy. So what's the true independent mean? Ownership changes everything. A true independent surgeon owns the practice, bills professionally, controls referrals, choose where to operate. The hospital become a venue, not a boss. Referrals is a borrowed versus owned. Let's just say one word about that. Employed surgeons receive a referral they do not own. Independent surgeon build a referral that cannot lose. Hospital win the early volume game. Ownership wins the career game. So how about a retirement tax illusion? Here's what nobody explains clearly. Owning your office can outperform a 401k, not emotionally, mathematically. A practice is an appreciating asset you can control. A 401 is capped, market dependent, and taxed later. Tax law does not favor employment. Don't forget that. It favors entrepreneurship. W-2 surgeon pay taxes first, then try to save what's left. Independent surgeon deduct structure income and invest pre-tax. So even if a W salary looks higher, what the independent surgeon keeps is often much higher. The no headache myth. People say, oh, W-2 surgeon, just take care of my patient and go home. That convenience is very, very expensive because somebody else is doing the work and somebody else is getting paid a fortune to do it. Administration does not disappear. You're just paying for it forever. So there is no free lunch. And this is the rule that never changes. If you are not dealing with the headaches, you're paying someone else to permanently do it. So burnout is not about hours. W-2 burnout comes from loss of control, metric over judgment, protocols over medicine. Independent surgeon burnout comes from poor system design. Different causes, same danger. Here comes the exit cost nobody talks about. The real cost of W-2 job isn't signing it, it's exiting it. No competes, of course. Geographic lock-in, tail malpractice, and paid call administrative creep. This is my final takeaway. A W-2 pays you to work. A true independent surgeon decides what their work is worth. Hospital optimize systems. Surgeon must optimize careers.